I just got your email today. Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. Um, I don't really know. I don't really know about this whole procedure and everything like that. I just really feel like I was wronged, and I guess this was my start.
Okay. Well, and now, and forgive me here. I'm just because I'm just taking your call cold like this. And I've got a lot of files. You put in the
Yeah, my house was.
about your house being searched on a search warrant.
Yeah.
You feel that it's related to a friend of yours who was involved in a police shooting and killed.
That's what I think. That's my assumption.
Yeah.
I do know that there was the fallout of this search warrant plus another incident in which EPS I have a different investigation open. The combined fallout of those two incidences is it really destroyed my life.
Okay.
Now I don't know what.
Now our office simply deals with allegations of wrongdoing by police members.
Yeah, and I have another one that I'm gonna follow up with a different lady. I have another open investigation. I swear I've never had one of these before, but now I've got two open. Two different, I guess, two separate incidences that have a combined fallout of a lot of consequences for me personally. So, I don't know. I had never ever had a search warrant on my home before this happened. I don't know why it came to my house.
Well, and I don't know either. Suffice to say that obviously if they had a search warrant, they took their evidence to a judge, and the evidence in order to get a search warrant, you fill out an information to obtain a search warrant, and in the information to obtain the search warrant, which you present to the judge, he reads that, which outlines everything the officer has, and then and leads to their suspicion that something will be found somewhere. That's why they want to search it. And if the judge concurs with the officer, then they sign the information and the warrant at the same time, allowing the officer to go and search the place. Now, if they don't have the evidence, the judge won't sign it, right? And then they won't be able to do the search.
The way.
Obviously, in that case, the judge agreed with them that there was evidence to support their thoughts and their allegations, and granted them a search warrant.
I don't know how it usually goes down in a search warrant. Like, being called, I mean, it's like the whole thing was traumatic for my whole neighborhood. Like having it said out on a loudspeaker, calling me out by my address, which I understand, if you run, you will be shot and things like that. I really don't understand. It was really a really fucking horrible, sorry, excuse my language, it's a really horrible experience. And I don't know.
So why did they use a loudspeaker? Weren't you answering the phone, or?
I was in the house. They didn't call. They didn't come and knock on the door or nothing. They just started with the loudspeaker, just like that.
And you gotta understand that this, and it does sound like it's related to the police shooting matter.
Well, possibly that was
what I've seen so far. So now they're dealing with a person that's had weapons, and the police had to shoot him, and they're going up to search a house for guns and weapons. Ammunition, so they feel that there's guns and ammunition in there. They're not just going to go and knock on the door, are they?
Well, I guess so, but I don't know. I guess it's not just this incident alone. It was another one that I have a different investigation open on that.
Okay.
The combined.
This investigation, as I say, is part of. I can tell you, it is part of the other incident with the friend of yours that was shot by police. I don't know any of the specifics.
Like he wasn't.
Other than to say that the two are related.
He wasn't on my. He wasn't listed on my lease or anything. So I don't.
And I don't know any of the specifics, so I can't comment.
I do. Sorry, I understand that you did say that.
So I can't. All I can tell you is they're related, and the judge gave them the warrant, and from it sounds like they did find some evidence within there, inside.
I asked for disclosure on that, and I was in the psychiatric ward actually, and I asked for
Yeah.
disclosure on it, and I was never granted that. So,
Yeah, no, well, you wouldn't be.
so,
So
um,
you'll get to. Were you charged with anything?
I was, and then it was dropped, and I don't understand how I don't understand a
Well,
lot of
typically,
things
if
about
there's,
it because I guess
like
will I ever
if you
get
do a
this?
search warrant, when the police do a search warrant, usually search warrants involve drugs, But in this case, it involved guns and ammunition. They'll
Now,
charge everyone that's found in the place.
when this will I ever get disclosure? But I guess the charges were dropped, so whatever.
Yeah, so you won't. You likely won't.
I won't ever
like,
get
your
disclosure on
name's
it.
not on there or anything. You can make a request for disclosure, but it would be highly redacted.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, I guess this doesn't.
No, and I can tell you that ACERT is doing an investigation on the shooting matter, and this is part of that, so they'll be looking at this. But unless you have a specific complaint about a specific officer, this appears to be something that's going to be looked at by the ACERT, and that there was a search warrant that was obtained. So they've done everything, it appears, by the book there, by getting the search warrant and doing the search. If you were mistreated by an officer inside there, then I can look at that for you.
What? I don't know. I feel like I was mistreated, but I'm not. I guess like all up on the etiquette of search warranting. So whatever. But
Well, and as I say, this search warrant, it involved a search for guns and ammunition, so they're going to come in. They're going to come in heavier because there's the possibility of some danger there, right? Someone could have a gun. They don't know. They just finished dealing with someone who they had to shoot.
I don't know.
Right. So they're gonna be coming in. And they're gonna be officer safety is going to be of paramount concern when they first come in until they have the area secured.
I just know.
Once the area is secured, then they can relax a little bit and start gathering information, that sort of stuff.
I just know that I felt inside me that this was in my mind was connected to the incident that happened at the mall, and
Yeah.
I just really I don't know. I just really feel like if they wouldn't have killed him that day, that it wouldn't have been like that at my house.
Well, then that's being looked at by ACERT, right? You're right. I think you're right. I think they are connected. It indicates there's an indication. There's a connection there that he was associated to your house. It sounds like, and that's why they did the search warrant. And they're and they did find some evidence at your place. But the shooting, of course, is being investigated by ACERT to see if they've done anything wrong there. But they're going to be focusing mostly on the use of force there. They're not going to necessarily look at the search warrant. Other than show that, okay, they did do the search warrant and they did find some evidence there, and how is that related to the shooting? That's where their focus will be on. As I say, now, if any of the officers did anything inappropriate there while doing the search warrant, that's then different than what ACERT would look at, and that's something we could look at. But if your only concern is that, you think the two are related, well, I'm telling you, it certainly looks that way. I agree with you, and the matter is being looked at by ACERT.
I guess I'll just leave this be for now then, I guess. I don't know.
Well, and just unless, as I say, if there's something that an officer did there that you can say, I think this officer did this wrong here. He came in and he hit me for no reason.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Did that or whatever, right?
I get it.
But I mean, they've got a search warrant. It's been sworn by a judge, so they have the legal authority to go into that place, and they're going to do so in a safe manner for themselves, right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, is there anything else I can do for you or help you in any way, shape, or form? Do you have any concerns other than that? Is
Well, it's a lot to think about. Like,
Yeah.
um,
So
I just,
you
I,
put this in because you felt the two were connected.
well, I don't know. There's like, not just that. I don't know. It's a really hard thing for me to process in my head. So.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can understand. And what's the other? You said you had two files going in.
Yeah, there's
What was the
another
other file?
one.
Was it
There's
related to this in any way, shape, or form?
no, it's not. It's one that happened in June of last year.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is something separate then. So
Yeah, there's a different there's a lady that got assigned to that one.